How can digital twins accelerate threat hunting in industrial area? Because
Yeah,
one
so
way we are talking about IT, then we are moving
yes.
every physical asset to an IT asset, and we are moving most of the things to OT pointers when it comes to alignment is going on. So how do we look at this as a pointer? Shiv?
So digital twin actually gives a huge advantage in terms of simulating a process. Since these
Hmm.
systems are live, operation critical, so you cannot experiment. For example, you want to test a cybersecurity patch, and since your operational requirement is keeping uptime as high as possible, you cannot have the downtime and test it. So digital twin as a technology provides you that leverage that you create a digital twin of your entire process, your plant, and then whenever there is a patch requirement, cybersecurity upgrade requirement, change requirement, you test it on the digital twin. So that's how the technology is actually helping one way for the operation. Second part of digital twin is using the same technology for cybersecurity trainings, operational
Okay.
trainings. Like
Hmm.
earlier, I mentioned that IT systems are more accessible. OT systems are not accessible, but imagine that you have a digital twin of an entire water purification plant. So people can actually experience how each of the clarification process or oxidization process, how this process actually work and what you need to do when you actually see a plant. You cannot win the patching game in OT. That's the bottom line. Like there would be inherent vulnerabilities in your system, and then you would never be able to patch them in some of the cases. For example, a blast furnace actually works for 15 years once it started. The reason
Okay.
is that to bring it for the temperature that you require, it might take up to 6 months to warm up to that temperature. So we should actually follow a program, a patch management process where you have this risk assessment criteria, and at the end, what you should achieve is you decide whether you want to patch now, whether you
Yeah.
want to patch next, or whether you decide to patch never. So three different
No, I
ends,
think
now, next, never.
I think one very important aspect that came out is you first pointer itself you clearly said you cannot win the patching game, right? So you
Yeah.
cannot have 100% patched system, which means that you have left over something which you have given access also, because 100% patching cannot be achieved is what my take is. You cannot have 100%.